Hey everyone, welcome back to The Road Growing Up. If you're new here, this is a channel where we talk about life, the quiet struggles, the small wins, the confusion, and sometimes just the beauty of slowing down. I ride around, I reflect, and I share with you stories and thoughts that I wish someone had told me earlier. So if that sounds like something you need right now, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and feel free to share your own thoughts in the comments below. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up after a full night of sleep, only to feel like you're still exhausted? Like your body is okay, but something inside feels drained, heavy. You look around, nothing really happened. You didn't run a marathon. You didn't work a 12-hour shift. And yet, you're tired. Deeply tired. Why? Why do we feel so tired, even when we do absolutely nothing? That's what I want to talk about today. There's a kind of exhaustion that doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from carrying too much. It's invisible. It's not like a backpack you can take off at the end of the day. It's the constant background noise of stress, self-doubt, confusion, pressure, and expectations. Sometimes, it's the guilt of not being productive enough. Sometimes, it's the fear of missing out on a life that seems to be rushing past us. Have you ever just sat on your bed, scrolling endlessly on your phone, feeling too tired to do anything, and then feeling guilty about wasting time? It's a strange loop, isn't it? We do nothing because we're tired. Then we feel guilty for doing nothing. That guilt makes us feel even more tired, and the cycle continues. So the question is, what are we really tired from? Maybe we're tired from pretending that everything is okay. Pretending to be fine when we're not. Pretending to have a direction when deep down, we feel lost. Let's talk about the mental load. This is a term that psychologists use to describe the burden of carrying too many thoughts, decisions, and emotions, all at once. Even when you're not actively doing anything, your brain might be spinning at 100 miles per hour. You might be thinking, what should I do with my life? Am I falling behind? Why can't I feel happy even when nothing is wrong? You lie in bed. Your body is still, but your mind is racing. And that's exhausting. What's wild is that we often underestimate how powerful this kind of mental and emotional load is. We think we should be fine just because we didn't do much today. But tell me honestly, have you spent the last few days overthinking everything? Comparing yourself to others, questioning your worth, replaying old conversations in your head? If yes, then you've been through a lot, even if the world couldn't see it. Now let's zoom out and talk about the environment we live in. We live in a culture that constantly pushes us to do more, be more, achieve more. If you're not working on your career, you should be working on your body. If you're not improving your body, you should be improving your skills. If you're not improving anything, then what are you even doing? This kind of thinking slowly kills your peace, and it creates a dangerous belief that rest must be earned, that you can only relax after you've done something productive. But what if you're in a phase of life where you're just trying to figure things out? What if your heart is healing from something invisible? What if you just need time without pressure? Do you allow yourself that space, or do you feel guilty for just existing? Think about this. When was the last time you truly allowed yourself to rest without guilt? There's another kind of tiredness we rarely talk about. Emotional exhaustion from disconnection. In a world full of people, we can still feel incredibly lonely. We scroll through endless stories and posts. Everyone seems busy, thriving, glowing. But you feel like you're floating, unseen, unmotivated, uncertain. This loneliness, this quiet emptiness, it chips away at your energy. Slowly. You might have people around you, yet still feel like no one really gets what's going on inside. So you keep it in. You stay silent. And that silence, it's heavy. Sometimes, we're not tired because of life. We're tired because we've gone too long without being truly understood. Have you ever felt that? That kind of weariness that doesn't go away with a nap, but only with connection, with someone asking, how are you really? Let me tell you something that might sound strange. You're probably not lazy. You're probably overwhelmed, or anxious, or mentally burned out. But because we don't have the language to describe what's going on inside, We call ourselves lazy, weak, unmotivated. That's not fair to yourself. Would you call a phone lazy if its battery keeps draining because 20 apps are running in the background? No. You'd understand that it's overloaded. You are the same. Maybe you're tired because your system has been overloaded for too long, with worry, pressure, fear, confusion. So the next time you catch yourself saying, "Why am I like this?" maybe pause and ask instead, "What am I carrying that no one sees?" Okay, so we've talked a lot about the why, but now what can we actually do about this? Here are a few thoughts. 1. Stop measuring your worth by productivity. You are not a machine. Your value is not based on how much you get done. 2. Create tiny moments of joy or stillness every day, even if it's 5 minutes of sunlight, or a walk, or journaling. These aren't just hobbies, they're fuel. 3. Talk to someone, a friend, a stranger, a therapist, a journal. Just stop bottling everything up. 4. Sleep is not enough. Your mind needs rest too. That means disconnecting from social media. That means letting yourself do nothing without guilt. 5. Forgive yourself for not being everything, for not having all the answers, for just surviving. Because sometimes surviving is enough. So if you've been feeling tired, even when you haven't done much, I hope this video reminds you, you're not alone, you're not broken, you're just human. A human going through a quiet storm that no one else can see. But storms pass, and so will this. Let yourself rest, let yourself breathe, and more importantly, let yourself be. Before I end this video, I want to leave you with a question. What do you think is the real reason behind your tiredness? Is it stress, overthinking, pressure, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this video resonated with you, maybe someone else needs it too, feel free to share it. Subscribe if you haven't, and come back tomorrow. We post here every day. Thank you for riding with me on the road growing up. See you soon.
Tự dưng bíp bíp. Tự dưng bíp bíp làm gì đấy?